here's my vlog. It's Saturday. I guess the 25th or something. I don't have my phone with me. Yeah, I'm sick today, and I was sick yesterday. I ate a bag of these spree candies night before last, instead of having vegetables for dinner. And it burned a hole in my stomach. Yesterday I didn't feel good, and ended up not really doing anything yesterday. I had no energy. I was stretched a little bit in the morning. But then towards the evening, man, my stomach got really painful. I busted into a cold sweat and got achy, like a full-on fever. At 6 in the afternoon, I had to lay in bed and tried to sleep, but I couldn't sleep, and I was freezing and drenched in sweat. And I look, and it was only 10:30 at night, and yeah, it was all because of that. And then my kidneys were hurting, excruciatingly painful at one point. And I had to drink water, and oh man, it was bad. So my body can't handle sugar. I've been overdosing on sugar lately. I was eating those energy drinks, but then since trying to get back in shape, yeah, I was buying candy. I bought a bag of candy the other day. I can't remember what kind, but then I got that bag of spree, and I have coffees all day long with all this honey, and man, maybe I wasn't completely fixed from the COVID. I went into the gym day before yesterday, and I lifted. I didn't upload my video yesterday, and I have information. I have the data from my gym. I don't know how much I lifted, but yeah, I didn't bother to upload the video. I did an hour-long video about the electoral college yesterday that I need to put up too, but I was out of commission, so hopefully I'll learn my lesson now. I have to completely fix my diet, or I'm not gonna function. I'm too old to not eat good food. My body can't handle it anymore. So I can't do anything today. So I called my mom, and she said that she would wanted to go to check out these horses. Lafayette, I guess there's 3 Appaloosa horses. She wanted to look at those. My mom likes horses, and so I could do that. That could be my outing. But yeah, here's my nugget. I chopped this off the top of my plant yesterday, and I just smoked the rest of what I had yesterday. Isn't this cool, dude? It's kind of flattened. I put it in my dryer for a day. Oh, there's my little hamster. So yeah, I just chopped the top of the plant off, and then there's little itty bitty ones, little itty bitties that maybe will still grow. So I'm gonna smoke this for the next couple days. That's my last of the 3 plants that I had growing, and now I have a bunch of little ones that are the same stage as these ones were when I got them. I didn't actually, these 3 plants that I grew, I didn't actually plant them. For some reason, I wasn't growing weed. For the last 2 years, I had marijuana growing lights, and all I had to do was throw a plant, but I was too lazy. All I had to do, I was way too lazy. I was just working on my site. I can't work on my site anymore, by the way. I haven't totally tried. I need to build a table from scratch and paste it in there, but I have a bad feeling about it. I was afraid to yesterday, and maybe I'll do it today, but I'm just afraid of of seeing that it won't work. So it's because it's not even a big page. It's a little page, and it won't paste. It just disappears. It's like voodoo. But anyway, yeah, so then I threw a bunch of seeds in there, and they popped up. All the plants popped up. Looks like they're gonna do, a whole bunch of them are gonna do well. So maybe in 6 months, I can't remember the exact timing, but I think it's like 6 months. In 6 months, I'll have a bunch more of these. I don't know if I'll become a stoner again. Or if I'll build it into like a cookie or whatever, but I'm going to smoke that. And that's that. I'm not going to smoke that whole thing today. So, when I don't feel good and I can't do anything, like my brain's not working and I can't work on my website either. I'm listening to a book called Finding Livingston by Stanley. That was an interesting book, but what I'm trying to do, like today that I don't have any energy and just hanging out, like I can't even eat. I don't have an appetite yet, so I'm kind of waiting for that to happen. Maybe I'll cook up a coffee. I think I'll have a Insta coffee with honey and milk. I don't know how I got this Insta coffee. I think my mom gave it to me. And I need to stop doing coffee too because I overdose on it. And I pour a bunch of sugar in it and have it all day. My mom likes to buy me coffee. She goes to Costco and gets me things and always gets me coffee. Even though I don't ask for it. I ask for like healthy stuff. So, but anyway, I'll drink that. I'm trying to get a boner. I want to masturbate to all these bitches to get their pussies out. These like 18-year-old girls. And like, there's so many of them, dude. But like, my rules are if some chick gets her pussy out, I'm going to masturbate to her. Or a bunch of them. And then I'll send her the video. But I can't. Because I'm like too old or something. So maybe I have to get like really fucking baked to be able to do that. My body is all kinds of fucked up. So that's what I'm going to try to do today, man. That's fun. Look, my bird's just going to fly by again. Yeah, and I'm hoping maybe it'll turn into like a female friend. Because I live in Boulder. It's kind of like a central spot. I want to get some bitches addicted to my dick so then they come over here and want to ride my dick on an actual person. That's what I say to them. And do chicks from all over the world, too. Not just America. Like, chicks who can't speak English and stuff. So, yeah, so that's fun. My belly is still hurting. I think there's still like freaking, like those spree candies, they're really bright color. I think they have like those toxic dyes in them, and maybe my stomach is still trying to digest all the toxic dyes in my fucking stomach. It's crazy. So that's what it feels like. So hopefully I've learned my lesson. But I'm also not mentally not there though. Like yesterday, before I realized I was sick, like I was kind of lethargic. Physically, I was okay, but mentally, I was not there. Like I'm not getting back in shape like I wanted to. And my body is really messed up, you know, so it makes it really difficult. Like I can't run because my meniscus is torn to shit because I sat down a few months ago and totally tore it. My left hip hurts. I can't squat very much because of my meniscus, and my legs aren't strong, and my muscles aren't strong. But the main problem is mentally I'm not there. Like mentally and it's probably because all this weed. I have all this weed that I've been chopping off this plant, and I think I need more vacation time. Like I'm living in my apartment and I feel like I'm in vacation. Like I feel like I'm not at home. I feel like I traveled halfway across the world to some exotic vacation spot, and I'm hanging out in my exotic vacation bungalow, unwinding my brain. That's what it feels like. So as soon as I run out of this reefer, and then maybe by then the other little nuggets on the plant will be ready. We'll be ready to cut because they're still kind of underdeveloped, maybe because they haven't been getting all the light. Maybe they'll be ready or keep growing and I can smoke that, and then I'll be out of weed. And then by then I'll hopefully be healthy enough to train, and I won't be distracted by just wanting to smoke weed. Marijuana and porn go together so fucking well. And it does actually go well together with exercising too, but it takes my blood sugar away. It makes me too weak. Like I struggle to ride when I'm high because my blood sugar is too low. But I can lift though. But yeah, I'll be done. I'll be done with. I won't buy more weed at the store when this plant is over, and then in 6 months we'll see what happens. But, and then in the next couple of days when I get the motivation, I'm going to give one last attempt at pasting this menu together. The Education of Cyrus. It's not even that big, dude. It's like eight chapters. Each chapter is only like 100, a little over 100, that are 10 words each. And all I'm trying to do is paste them in. So it's a tiny little thing. It's just refusing to do it. So I'm going to have to build a table from scratch to put it in because it wasn't working, and I'm guessing it's a bug. So if that doesn't work, if it refuses to go, because like what it does, it spins around for hours. And then when it's finally done spinning, it shows that there was an edit. But instead of pasting the chapter, it just disappeared. And yeah, I'm like missed 2 that way. So it's like literally refusing to work, which is fucking weird, man. Makes me feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone, because I know that the world over, there's people walking around the world and they don't deal with the problems I do. They get on they open their computer, they open Dreamweaver, they'll open a page as big as my page, and they'll copy and paste all day long. Only me. Only with me does voodoo magic get ignited. Where all of a sudden the fucking computer won't paste a single thing because, like, I'm not allowed to have a website. And this isn't even people. This is like voodoo magic. Like, that's an inanimate object, dude. Treating me like a fucking snooty-ass motherfucker who doesn't want to cooperate. Which is how everybody acts towards me. And now somehow the inanimate objects figured it out. So if anybody wants to buy me a computer, I could work on my computer again, my website again, but I'm the only person who sees any value in my website or anything that I say. It's weird. Anyway, I want to bitch and moan. I can get a little bit grumpy when I'm like sick. So, well, and also when I can't work on my computer like that, when I think about it, it just, yeah. It's like an impossible situation, you know? It's like if you like the idea of riding your bike, but you know if you rode your bike, the whole bike would fall apart. If you tried to go on a bike ride. This is the voodoo magic. It's kind of like the same thing with a computer. So anyway, you know, and just last week it pasted a 3,700 page book together, Livy. So if it can't do it with this tiny little 50 pager, voodoo, you know, magical voodoo of the gods. So I'm just gonna hang out here and smoke weed and do the other computer stuff. And hopefully I'll feel okay tomorrow. If I don't, you know, like if I still have this nugget, I'm gonna smoke as much of this motherfucker as I can. Because if I get really high, that's when I can get a boner and I can do my videos. But I think it's kind of defeats the purpose to send a half boner to a chick, because then they can compare it to the dudes who send legit boners, and then they're like, well, fuck that guy, you know. So anyway, so that I'll smoke my brains out today. Plus I have a feeling that if I still have weed tomorrow, I'm not going to go to the gym. I'm just going to hang out and smoke weed all day long. I feel brain dead like that. But no, but I work out good. I'm curious to see what my my rate is, because I timed it. The way that I time myself at the gym is 24-Hour Fitness app can tell you when you went in there, but what I do is when I go in, I just do a screen capture of my phone because it says what time it is on the screen capture. And then when I'm done working out, I just do screen capture again. I just hit the power and the volume up button at the same time, and it goes ka-ching, and you get a screen capture. So then you come home and you look at the screen captures when you went in there and when you left, and then you know how long you were there, you know. I think it works better than like a stopwatch, because the stopwatch you can accidentally like turn it off and it could stop counting, or I could forget, you know. It's better. It's easier to just do the screen capture, and then I delete the video, the image later. That's what I was doing riding my bike, because my computer doesn't work with my bike for some reason. So, but I do like to register how much I'm riding. So I just do a screen capture when I start riding and a screen capture when I finish. And or I stop riding like an hour or an hour and a half after I start, so that I can remember in my head how many hours I did. So anyways, that's enough talking. I'm just gonna hang out here and be sick today and try to remember that my body can't handle sugar. If I buy like a bag of sugar or something, it'll ruin me. It'll actually give me a fever and like make me actually sick, like with cold sweats and achy bones and everything, man. I'm just like, I can't do it anymore. I think I did it because I was just like smoking weed, you know, classic munchie stuff. So anyways, that's enough talking. I'll upload my video about the electoral college day, and there was another video I wanted to do too. Yeah, anyways, talk to you tomorrow.